Oh, hi. Didn't see you there. My name is Aiden Hawkins, and I'm here to teach you a quick tutorial on Photoshop. Today, we'll be taking a piece of an image and putting it onto another image. It goes a little something like this.
Alright, so first thing you're going to want to do is have Photoshop open, of course. And you're going to want two images. You're going to want the image you want to cut out a piece of, and you're going to want a background image, which is the image that the piece will be going on. So here, you're going to want to go to File, Open. You're going to go here to your background image, and you're going to want to open the image you want to cut out. I'm just using these pictures as examples. So there's, first thing you want to do, my layout might look a little bit different than yours, but that's okay. It should be the same basic stuff. You've got your colors over here, probably a layer styles panel right here, and your layers window will be right here. So first thing you want to do, zoom in on your subject that you want to be cutting out with the magnifying glass tool right over here. And next we want to unlock the layer that the image is on. So by clicking the little lock over there, it'll unlock the layer so you can start cutting. Now there's lots of different ways you can go about cutting the image out, but today we'll be using the magnetic lasso tool. On your toolbar here at the left, should be the third one down. Hold and click until you see the magnetic lasso tool. So the method we'll be using today is we're going to remove all the pixels around the subject so we get a nice clean isolated cut. Now the image I'm doing is a little bit difficult because it's really blurry, low quality. The crisper and clearer the image is, the easier it'll be to cut out. So I'm going to go back to my magnetic lasso tool, and I'm going to select a point on the ridge of the subject we'll be cutting out. So I'll start right here around the tire. Now you want to slowly, just want to click once, and then slowly drag your mouse around the edge of the subject matter. When you get to a sharp cut or angle, or maybe it's not curving the way you'd like to, click to make an anchor point. This will further the selection. Okay, once you've made a decent ways around the image, what you want to do is float it off into space here and get the point at least close to your starting point. You want to bring your mouse back over to make a big loop around the piece of the image. What you can do is you can click back on the starting point, or you can command click or control click depending on if your Windows or Mac, and it will close the circle. This will make a selection in the space around your subject, and what you can do now is hit delete, and it will get rid of those pixels. Hit Control D to deselect, or Command D to deselect. And you're going to want to do this around the entire image, which can take a while, but with patience, it'll look nice. Feel free to zoom in, make starts and stops whenever you'd like. remember to make sure if your image has a open spot or like a hole or something, you make sure you want to get in there and cut that out as well. Alright, that should be good. So next what we'll be doing is taking the picture out, the subject out of this image and putting it into our background one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the quick selection tool. It is hotkey W. It is the fourth tool down. Hold and click, select quick selection tool. Use your bracket keys to adjust the size of the quick selection tool, and what we'll be doing is slowly, bit by bit, taking this picture, our subject, until you see a dotted line running all along the subject. And then we'll be taking the move tool, the first tool, very first one, hotkey V. We'll be taking it, dragging it out of this picture, and then what we're going to do is we're going to drag it up, the cursor up to the window menu of the background image, and we'll drag it back down and drop it right here. Now, depending on the size of the images, your subject might be way too big or way too small for the image you're trying to put it on. So what you can do is check this box up here in the top left, show transformation controls. That will allow you to resize the image however you'd like. And if you want to keep the same dimensions, so you don't want it to be squashed or stretched, hold down Shift and it'll keep the image how it was. And okay, you've successfully taken a piece of one image and put it onto another. So feel free to save that. File, save as, name your image, and that's it.
That was enriching. This is a pretty helpful skill to know, and if you'd like to know more, talk to your counselor about adding media arts to your schedule next year. It's a very fun class, and it also takes off your required art credit for graduation. It's pretty good.
What's over there?
Nothing.
You keep moving.